inversion. We can start by using a blanket or folding up our mat, taking a pillow, using it to get our hips a little bit higher than our heart. We're going to roll down on our back to get started, straightening out our legs, letting them rest against the wall as we then push off with the hand closest to the wall, turning our hips around so that we're square to the wall, feet up toward the sky, arms resting comfortably, chin slightly tucked, jaws soft. Making sure that our spine is aligned. If we need to, pressing down into our arms, shifting them gently to one side or the other so that we have no twist through the spine. We're going to start by flexing our feet and pushing our heels up toward the sky, then letting our knees relax. Working with our breath, getting a nice stretch through the back of the legs, into the heels of the feet, the calf, soleus, Achilles tendon. And then letting the left leg bend a little bit so that we can make a shelf for the right foot as we cross ankle over ankle. And just start moving between our knee and our ankle, letting our right knee bend, knee out to the side, and then straightening back up toward the ankle. Moving with our breath and a little gentle slide up and down. And the next time we bring that right foot up, we're going to straighten out the left leg again. And this time we're going to let that right foot come down as low as we can into our groin, maybe taking our left hand to guide it down really low. And now we contract all the muscles on the right side, the outside of the right leg, the back of the hip, to see how much movement we can get of that knee toward the wall. Maybe taking our right hand and gently pressing on the inside of our thigh to increase that stretch across the hips. And then switching to the opposite leg, straightening out the right leg. Not too straight though, we want to make a little shelf for our left ankle as we slide it up and down between our knee and our ankle. Working with our breath, inhaling as we move away, exhaling as we bring that foot back closer to our knee. And then straightening out the right leg. Letting that left foot come down as low as we can. Again, if we'd like to guide it down lower with our right hand, we can do that. Watching that we're not sickling through the ankle, bending the ankle on itself. Contracting the muscles on the left leg, moving that knee as far away as we can before we gently press against it with our left hand. And then bringing the left knee back up. Doing a little bit more work on flexibility through the hips by letting our right leg slide out to the right, just letting it come down the wall as low as we'd like, and then inhaling it back up towards center. Doing the same thing on the left side. Letting it slowly descend as low as we'd like. Still keeping our jaw slack, our eyes soft. And moving from side to side with our breath. Maybe doing both legs together if we'd like. And then getting ready to go into our shoulder stand. We're going to bring our feet so that they're lined up over our hips and slide the feet down just far enough to get the soles of the feet against the wall. We're pulling our arms in tight to our side, making sure our spine is straight, making sure that we've got a slight tuck inward with the chin. We're going to use our core strength, so we tighten abs, we tighten glutes, we press feet into the wall, we pull the hips off the floor, we bring our hands behind us, resting on the back of the hips or down by the kidneys, as we try and use our core strength to straighten up as much as possible. If we want to stay here, we can. If we'd like to take this to a full shoulder stand, we can bring one foot away from the wall. If that's as far as we'd like to go, we can bring it back and alternate with the other foot. If we'd like to do both feet, we'll bring them both up together Anytime we're ready to come out of it, of course, we bring one foot toward the center of the room, the other one to the wall, and then bring the other foot back in to slowly lower. But for now, we're going to try and work a little bit more on the core muscles, try to straighten out that back, bringing the feet up over our hips. If we'd like to, we can play around with it, doing some splits. If we'd like to, we can take it into embryo, pulling our knees in toward our head. If we'd like, we can start going into plow, bringing our feet to the floor, down beyond our head. Watching the neck. If we're any strain in the neck, bringing the feet back up. Recognizing that inversions are very good for our blood pressure, very good for relieving any tension in our legs, taking any tension out of the lower part of our legs by letting the blood reverse its flow, helping to reduce any swelling in our legs, helping to stimulate our thyroid, and then coming out of the pose, but against the wall. Once we have both feet in place, slowly lowering hips back down to the wall. Finding ourselves comfortable, making sure that we never go into our inversion if we have any issues like glaucoma, if we have any pressure in our eyes or ears as we're in the pose. Good way to spend a final relaxation by keeping our legs up the wall and just resting and relaxing, hands in any comfortable position as we start tuning into our breath, letting our thoughts go. When we're ready to come out of the pose, we'll pull our knees in toward our chest, gently roll over on our side.